How agencies negotiate with following an outrageous demand. Could be by procurement, could be just simply by your client. Well, it starts something like this. We kind of go, ah! How dare they? Yeah, they are insulting our professionalism. We are strategic partners of this client. Yeah, we actually do the outrage thing pretty well, don't we? In our industry, we have years of practice at it. And actually, once we get over the outrage phase, we actually think, the client must have got it wrong. Yeah, they must be sort of misunderstanding something here. And if only we persuade the client of the error of their ways, it'll all be fine. But it rarely works. It rarely works. And actually what happens then is we kind of default back into the outrage bit again, and we panic. And after we panic, we think, actually, there's got to be some sort of rational answer to this. So we drop into something that looks a little bit more like problem solving. Now, have you ever been in a situation where a client says, I want 20% off for the same thing that I got last year? Yeah, fairly common one that we all deal with. And you spend the next half an hour rolling out your spreadsheets, rolling out your killer arguments, trying to convince the client that actually there's something wrong here. And you say, you know what? If we accepted your 20% off, we would lose money on this deal. We'd end up writing you guys a check. And the client says, that's your problem, not mine. Heard that one? Because problem solving only works if both parties actually see the problem in the same way. So again, a rational way doesn't actually work desperately well. So we do a little bit of the outrage and panic together. Yep. Again, we enjoy this stuff. It's good. It's therapeutic, isn't it? Right. And then we try a little bit of haggling. Now, haggling is not negotiation. What we try here is we say, we'll throw them a bone, I think is the technical term, isn't it? They asked for 20%, we'll give them 10, and it'll be fine. But of course it's not. And they're still there, and they're still coming. So we escalate. We go to the boss. We say, boss, we've got a problem. And we say, it's these bloody procurement people again. They just don't understand. If only they understood our world. These guys were buying rubber bands last week. Yeah? And now they're buying creative agency. If only they understood, it would all be fine. And the boss then makes the sort of executive decision in negotiation that bosses do. I think that laughter is a bit rueful, isn't it? And we give in. We give in while blaming procurement, but we also add a little subtlety to it. We say we gave in for the sake of the relationship. The technical term is bollocks. It's an excuse. We can do better, guys. We can do better, but we have to train.